Hey everyone, it's Brett from Misfit Media, and I'm sitting here with Tommie Koukoulis, who's the president and founder of Uncle's Hawaiian Grindz. How you doing?
Hey, Brett. Thanks for having me.
Thanks for coming on. Thanks for coming on. So it's been obviously an interesting year, but you guys have just been absolutely crushing it. It looks like, just for everyone who's watching this and seeing you for the first time here, can you give everyone just an intro on yourself and a little bit about your restaurant?
Yeah, so I'm a lifelong restaurateur, a restaurant person. I've owned my first restaurant for about 12 years, and this restaurant, Uncle's Hawaiian Grindz, for 4 years. It's a full service Hawaiian restaurant and bar in Maryland, in the suburbs, kind of in the country. Really, in hindsight, an ambitious location for this type of concept. And it's the first location for this concept. But
That's awesome.
we're finishing our 4th year, and we're coming through COVID relatively strong and feeling good.
Absolutely, absolutely. And I think that's great to know that you guys are in an area where you're like, man, this is a little bit ambitious. Is it going to work here? Are people going to like this? Is there enough people? All these kinds of things you might think about. But you guys, man, you guys are just doing so well right now. And I think for so many restaurants right now, looking at watching this video or looking at their own situation, they're thinking, what am I going to do? This is ambitious. This is the most ambitious year to be in restaurant business, right? So
Yeah.
good for you guys. That's awesome.
Thank you.
And then, before working with us here at Misfit, what kind of marketing were you doing? What did the strategy look like?
So before joining Misfit Media's team, we did a lot of print advertising, some coupon advertising, and a lot of internal marketing. We of course, we did social media. We were active on it, and we did, like boosted ads, but they were really just boosted posts, I should say, to just gain some more attention, you know what I mean, the likes.
Yeah.
But we really hadn't invested much energy or money into social media until we started working with you.
Got it. Okay. And what about other kind of marketing methods? Anything other traditional stuff you were doing or?
Yeah, so we were doing like the coupon mailers that go to certain homes.
Yep.
We were doing a coupon magazine that's popular in this area. Other just local magazines, not necessarily coupons only, but magazines.
Yep.
We've got a pretty good email list. So we lean pretty heavily on our social media followers and our email list for that internal marketing. That's a big piece of it. Yeah, but it was basically all print advertising.
Okay. And no more print at this point, it seems like, right?
I'm still doing some print. Still doing print.
Still doing print? Okay.
Yeah.
Got it.
I really wanted to invest a lot of money and energy into marketing right now, just because it's such a dangerous environment we're in.
100%.
Small business owner, I just figured. And to be honest, Brett, I was so motivated by the first month's success with Misfit Media that I wanted to keep that momentum going.
Got it.
And, I feel like maybe the people that might be getting some of these mailers aren't as active on social media, so I might be hitting all demographics.
Well, what we could do? Just turn up the budget a little bit. That's the beauty of the program, right?
I expect that conversation soon.
Yeah, because here's the thing, right? That's what I tell everyone, right? Is the beauty of running ads is it's like a fire hose. You can simply turn it on to reach more customers, right? When we want more people, we just simply turn it up. And that's the beauty of trackability too, right? Because if we can track that what we're seeing is working, and then we can create some kind of predictable revenue. And if we can do that, then it's as simple as turning up that fire hose and letting in more customers. So if that's the case, man, we got to get you guys on a little higher budget. I know we started a little bit lower, and we should move into this thing, because if that's the case, I'm more than happy to do that for you guys. That'd be fantastic. Okay. And then, and since working with us over these last few months, what have you seen change at the restaurant? What are some of the things that you've seen that or maybe have noted mentally?
Well, there's been a lot of changes, and we started working with you at the end of May, I'm pretty sure.
Yep.
Or very beginning of June. So, we were 2 months into COVID. So it was a really dynamic time with a lot of changes. And we had I think when we started with you, we were still carry out only. So then we transitioned into some dining allowed, outdoor dining only, and then limited capacity indoor and outdoor dining. So there's been a lot of weird and unusual things maybe happening over the course of our time together, but specifically to Misfit Media, to the people that we're reaching through these social media marketing with you, is a lot more new faces, a lot more new
Perfect.
faces and new interactions on Facebook and Instagram.
That's perfect. And
Yeah.
that's always the intention of what we're trying to do, right? That's the other thing about the data, right? Sometimes these other strategies we're pursuing, the mailers or billboards or all this other traditional stuff, we can't really tell if we're reaching somewhere new or not. There's no data to look at. With this system you guys have now, for every single person that opts into the list, now we exclude them from seeing a future ad. So anyone who's already engaged with your brand or we've already collected into our database, they're not going to get some kind of offer, right? Because why would we spend money on them on an ad if we can just simply shoot them a text or email, right? And like you mentioned, we want to help you guys grow your restaurant by reaching new people. I mean, that's one of the few ways you can grow a restaurant. You can raise your prices, you can bring in more customers, or you can bring people back more frequently, right?
Yep.
Well, with this system alone, bringing in just those new people round the clock every single month, that's how we can predictably do this. And I'm glad you guys have seen that. That's really cool to see. Okay, awesome. And can you talk to us about like some of these, campaign specifics? I know we've done a couple buy one, get one deals. Do you have some kind of numbers that you'd be happy to share with us?
Yeah. So, I think we started off doing a buy one, get one burger promotion.
Yep, that's right.
And then the whole time we've had this birthday poke taco promotion. We're Hawaiian, we do poke. And
Yes.
so we do poke tacos. You get a free order of poke tacos on your birthday. That's been popular. We just started doing free nachos, which is like our most popular appetizer on the menu. So it's more of an offer than it might sound to somebody who doesn't know our food.
Yep.
And now buy one, get one entrees. So let's see here. With the buy one, get one burgers, which we ran for, I think we did that for like 6 weeks maybe. It was a little bit longer than one campaign because it's doing so well.
The thing is, the campaign, so as far as the ads, we might extend that a little longer in that case, right? But for everyone that's joined the database, they're going to now be in this remarketing sequence for the next 90 days too.
Right.
So you might still be seeing people coming over the next couple of months, but 100%. I think we ran that for about 6 weeks.
And so over 6 weeks, that one on my end, it got almost 300 redemptions.
Wow.
It generated almost $6,000 in sales.
Wow, that's amazing.
And so the beautiful thing there is they were paying for a burger while getting a free burger, so they weren't spending a whole lot of money. So that number sounds good, but it's probably even better than it sounds because that's a $10 to $15 item, whereas our average per person is over 25.
Yep.
But that's okay.
And again, majority of these are new people, like you were saying. So, I was talking to a client of mine last week, another client, who said the best part about this is we're marketing by allowing people to try us for the first time. They're gonna be able to try us, get an experience, and make their decision if they like us or not. Right? That's the best part about it. There's no better way to market your restaurant than having someone actually try your food. That's what it's about, obviously, right? That's awesome. And then as far as, what we've seen across the board is, that first campaign was absolutely just ridiculous. I love the birthday ones too, because the birthday campaigns are cool because you're always reaching someone new, period. Because, it's easy to understand. Everyone's got a birthday at a different time of the year, obviously. So you turn this thing on, you let it run. It's always reaching someone new and on their special day. So it's, it's a nice thing to have.
As a restaurant owner and operator, birthday promotions are our favorite because it's the one occasion that most people will invite a lot of friends out with them.
That too.
So on that, it might be a couple coming in for a buy one, get one burger, but it might be a party of 5 or 6 coming in. So the birthday girl can get her tacos and everybody else orders what they want.
100%.
So
100%.
Birthday promotions are beautiful.
And then for you guys, I'm looking at your guys' numbers right now. So you guys, overall, your average check is about $29. And to get someone in based on our ad numbers here, it's costing you on average about $3.80 to bring someone in for the first time. So, talk about predictable revenue. Every $3.80 we're spending on Facebook and Instagram ads, someone's walking in, redeeming an offer, and spending $29 on average. Not just that, for every 76 cents you spend, you're collecting a phone number, email, and a subscriber to Messenger. So now you have 3 channels of communication to follow up with that customer. So yeah, you guys are just killing it, man. And here's the thing. I told our clients this program, it isn't for everyone. It isn't. It is not. It's not going to work for everyone. It works for restaurants that are already doing well and want to do better. It works for restaurants that have a great brand, great reputation, great product, and great customer base. Because all we're going to do at the end of the day is drive a ton more people into your restaurant, get a ton more people to try you guys and talk about you, right? But food and service comes first, right? It doesn't matter how good the marketing system is. If you guys don't have a great product on your end to bring someone to, they're not coming back. You guys clearly have a killer restaurant. You guys clearly are doing a great job, and that's why this is working.
Yeah, I mean, thank you. I'll accept some credit for the success of the promotions on behalf of the restaurant.
100%. It's a true partnership. It really is.
Yeah,
you guys are killing it, man.
And I'll tell you, we're 4 years old, so we're pretty young. And there's a lot of people that have never tried us because we're a Hawaiian restaurant in kind of a rural suburb. And so that might be a little more adventurous than they're looking for. Or they came out when we first opened and had a good experience, but they might not have been back since. And, 3 or 4 years later, now they're going to have a great experience. We're better in every aspect now than we were when we first opened. So not only am I trying to get new people in for the first time, but I think you're helping me get back some people that have tried us years ago and haven't been, motivated to try us again. We change our menu once a year at least. So on that alone, the menu is better than it was, but all of our recipes are better. Our techniques are better. Our service is better. The ambiance is improved. I got to get these people back to try us again and fall in love all over again.
100%. And that's the thing too, is like, I tell restaurants all the time is you got to be bringing in people because people change habits. They forget about you. They move, they change diets.
Yeah.
Other restaurants move in and they kind of forget. You got to be continuously bringing people back. You got to have that acquisition system, that retention system, and the tracking system all in one. That's what we call it, right? Tommie, what have you? I mean, overall, like, what have you learned from working with us on our programs? What's been one of the big aha moments for you?
Well, one of the biggest aha moments for me since starting with you guys is the fact that. I don't even want to sound naive when I say this, but I'm going to just say it the way I'm thinking it is, you really got to spend money to make money, right? And that's a business concept that I know and that I felt like I knew already, but I wasn't spending enough money and I wasn't spending the right way to be able to bring people in. The one of the facets of the promotions in the program is that we have to give a good offer, right? You got to provide a solid offer out there like these BOGOs. That's BOGO's kind of not a proud thing for a restaurant operator usually, but I'll tell you what, seeing my lights raise $1,000 in a month, increase by 1,000 people in a month, I like that. You know what I mean?
Too.
Any shame in that game.
Yeah.
So we put out some pretty strong offers, but it's a win-win. It attracts people, it gets their attention, and it brings us the traffic we want.
Yep. 100%. It's like that lead magnet, right? And I think a lot of people before we're looking at working with us, they look at, is this like, is it like, I don't want to do some kind of Groupon offer. I don't want to do that. I don't want to do this, which I completely understand. I completely get that. Right. But the beauty of this is that we're able to target specifically who we want to get these offers. And once they've gotten it once, they're not going to get that again. So
that's the one thing that really sold me on your program before we even worked together was the system of tracking everybody, tracking what they spend, sending them the second and third offers over the course of those 90 days.
Yep.
That's super unique. It's something I haven't found with really any other marketing teams that I've worked with. So that excited me, and it's come to fruition. I mean, I can see it. You guys have your numbers to share, all the analytics, and I got mine, and they're pretty much in sync. Yours are more in-depth than mine, but as far as sales and redemptions, we're on the same page, so I can tell that your numbers are real,
100%. Absolutely. And Tommie, for anyone that might be watching this and considering working with us, but hasn't really made the jump yet, or is still kind of on the fence, what would you tell them?
I would say that if somebody from Misfit Media has reached out to you and you, the restaurant owner, and pitched this idea and you're on the fence, get Brett on the phone. I'm sorry, Brett. I'll tell you, I was really on the fence at first too. And because it was a big redirection of our marketing dollars for us.
Yeah.
which I'm glad about. But that's a big decision, um, but you really put it in perspective for me when we talked more about what I was already spending and how much money I was spending on print advertising.
Yep.
And we're all, I think, used to spending big dollars, $1,000 a month, $500 to $1,500 a month on publications for print ads for limited return and no analytics. And so you say, oh, we're going to spend $1,500 a month on social media. Well, at first that scared me, but in perspective to all the other marketing we're doing, it's right in line. In fact, to your point earlier in the conversation, social media is where it's at. I mean, before COVID, it was where it's at. Now it's 10 times even more important.
Oh yeah.
So that's where the dollars got to go.
100%.
So I would say, active posting and boosted posts are not enough in this day and age.
Yep. No, I love that. And kind of a one thing we always say too, people always look at, how I want to boost my engagement. I want to get likes. So what do you really want? Well, you want to increase your revenue, right? That's what you're here for. And kind of a joke you say here at Misfit is you can't deposit likes into the bank. We got to be able to track our success in dollars. That's what we're after, dollars, not engagement, not likes, none of that stuff. But the problem is most people don't have that data. They don't know how to get that data. And that's what, we're so proud to have created here. And obviously we can see in your guys' campaigns, you guys are doing so well. And it's really exciting to see, especially during this time. Right. Well, thank you so much, Tommie. That was amazing. Really, really appreciate your time. That is all we have for today. I'm looking forward to our next campaign, and we'll be in touch real soon. Thanks a lot.
Hey, thanks, Brett. And thanks everybody out there. Check us out. eatatuncles.com.
Awesome, guys. eatatuncles.com. Check it out. Alrighty.
All
See you,
right,
Tommie.
thanks.
Thank you.
See you.